Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be playing Judgment, or My Judgment on Roblox. Sorry I haven't been here for a while. I had problems of my own to deal with, and I also had to deal with final testing in school. So yeah guys, that's on me for not telling y'all. So yeah guys, let's get into this. I should be back for a good bit. Alright. Hello. Hello. Let's go over our country's community standards to remind us of a few important things. I'll try to summarize this for you. Homicide. A person commits homicide directly or indirectly by any means causes a... Homicide is basically when one person causes the death of another person. There are two types of homicide: culpable and non-culpable. Culpable homicide is when somebody is blameworthy of another person's death. Non-culpable is the opposite. Non-culpable. How can someone not be blameworthy? Well, situations like self-defense with justified force, and yeah, just self-defense. Oh, okay. Anyways, if you want to read the board, go ahead. Click to continue. Okay. Homicide, okay, that's when another person harms another person. Now you have to worry about culpable or non-culpable. Culpable is where you have evidence, and non-culpable is self-defense or something like that. A culpable homicide when he causes the death of it by means of an unlawful act, criminal, holy crap, by criminal negligence, sorry, I just woke up recently, by causing that human being by threats of fear or violence or by deception to do anything that causes his death. Okay. Non-culpable homicide that is non-culpable is not an offense. Culpable homicide is murder. Okay, so what I'm guessing is non-culpable. Holy crap, I don't really know much about like this. Okay, so non-culpable is self-defense or something like that. Something that seems lawful, I guess. Oh, okay. Murder is a serious offense. It is mandatory life sentence. Murder is first degree murder. When it is planned and deliberate. Second degree is only when it's deliberate. They use some fancy words. This may affect sentencing. Not that much though. Just an earlier chance of parole. Not much leeway here. Keep reading if you want. A person who causes the death of a human being means to cause his death, means to cause him bodily harm that he knows is likely to cause his death and is reckless whether death sentence ensures or not. A person meaning to cause death to a human being or meaning to cause him bodily... Okay, I just read that. I'm goofy. If a person for an unlawful object does anything that they know is likely to cause death. Alright. Murder is first degree murder, second degree murder. Murder is the first degree murder where it is planned. Okay, first degree planned. Second degree is... Okay, so just killing someone to kill it. I'm pretty sure second degree. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes people do not have any intent in causing death, like reckless behavior, significance, provocation, which affects sentencing. There is no mandatory minimum sentence except when a firearm is used. Then it is a minimum of 4 years. Judges have flexibility to consider the context, such as remorse or whether it was an accident. Last thing, this is where things get fuzzy. Oh great, you better tell me some more stuff I need to remember? Yep. There are some cases where people may be criminally responsible for murder on an account of mental disorder. Instead, they go before a review board for a decision. The accused can be detained to a hospital or even be conditionally or absolutely discharged if they are not a threat to the public. Make sure to read the board. It's important to understand. With the jury or the judge for provincial court. I think that's right. I'm trying to guess some of these words. I don't even know what they mean. Alright. But at the time suffering from mental disorder as to be exempt from the criminal responsibility by virtue of subjection 16, the jury of the judge shall render a verdict that is accused of act, omission, criminally responsible for account mental disorder. This is all confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna say like I know what it means. I have no clue what it means. Yeah, I think I'm ready too. Not at all. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Would be the worst, whatever I am. Oh, let's go ahead and fix my mic a bit. It wasn't in the right place. Select a day. Okay, Monday. Huh. Hey. Hello again, how are you? Alright, let's get on with business. You're a little late. Sorry. This week you will practice choosing the correct sentences for crimes related to murder. You will be reading court cases to help you make your judgment. Don't worry, I've made them shorter for your convenience. Just a side note, sometimes these cases can be pretty sad. It's important to not let your emotions get in the way. Think like a judge, always consider both sides to make the right decision. Use the community standards to justify your decision. Without further ado, let's get started with your first case. Yeah, I'm about to suck at this really bad. Holy crap. Alright. Let's go ahead and fix the sensitivity a bit for me. Alright. Holy crap. Okay. His Majesty the King and Milo Shaggy 7 Fedora accused. Sentencing decision of the Honorable Judge Reese McBlocks. Introduction. On September 21, 2023, the applicants Milo Shaggy and 7 Fedora, collectively the applicants, were found guilty by a jury for the murder of John Doe. The imposition of sentence has been adjourned, and they now bring a constitutional challenge to the community standards, which mandates a for all adults convicted of murder. The facts of the offense. Late on June 11 and into the early morning hours of June 12, 2020, John Doe attended at Block 8 Heights, Block 8, in the southeast part of Graymore. Block 8 was the home of the applicant, Milo Shaggy. Mr. Doe, Mr. Shaggy, and the second applicant, 7 Fedora, were captured on video socializing in front of Block 8 on the driveway in front of the garage. The encounter seemed to be a happy one at first. The parties were seen laughing and hugging one another. However, at some point, things took a turn. Mr. Doe left the Block 8 in his white Drana with Mr. Fedora as his passenger. Upon their return at a short time later, Mr. Shaggy was clearly upset, and he brandished an object which looked like a firearm. He prodded Mr. Doe several times with it. Eventually, Mr. Doe left. Mr. Doe returned once in his car. Briefly after this, Mr. Shaggy approached and kicked it. He also appeared to drive by on one further occasion, but did not stop. Shortly after 1 a.m., Mr. Doe returned to Block 8. He exited his car and was immediately confronted by an angry-looking Mr. Shaggy. At several times, the footage captures Mr. Shaggy getting into Mr. Doe's face and space. Mr. Fedora initially got between Mr. Shaggy and Mr. Doe. Mr. Fedora then pushed Mr. Doe multiple times as Mr. Doe turned to leave. Mr. Fedora can be seen grabbing his arm and shoulders to prevent him from returning to his car. Mr. Doe was knocked to the ground by the two men, and then got up and was pursued by both. Okay. As they followed him, they positioned themselves between Mr. Doe and his motor vehicle, and it could be inferred that they were both trying to prevent Mr. Doe from escaping. Mr. Fedora then punched Mr. Doe multiple times. Mr. Doe appeared to counterpunch Mr. Fedora in self-defense, and Mr. Fedora fell to the ground, as did Mr. Doe. Mr. Shaggy then kicked Mr. Doe, and both Mr. Shaggy and Mr. Fedora got on top of him. Mr. Fedora then got up and started to kick Mr. Doe, while Mr. Shaggy was pinning him down on his back. Okay. Well, about 1 minute later, Mr. Doe momentarily broke free and tried to scramble away to escape. Both Mr. Fedora and Mr. Shaggy pursued and restrained him, forcing him to the ground on the roadway. Over the next 10 to 15 minutes, Mr. Doe was punched, kicked, dragged out about the roadway, and hit with a linked sword wielded by Mr. Fedora several times. Okay. That's a little, Crazy. At several times, Mr. Doe is seen trying to get up and get away, only to be beaten down again. The entire interaction was captured on video surveillance of Block 8 and Block 9 Heights. Mr. Doe died in front of Block 9 Heights. The pathologist, Dr. Flamingo, determined the cause of death to be a wound that injured Mr. Doe's carotid artery. Carotid artery. So they killed him. They know what they were doing. That's what I'm seeing here. Is they killed him. They knew what they were doing, yeah, but let's see. They're not guilty under a count of misorder. They're not guilty under that. Life sentence, medium sentence, death is life sentence. Especially if it's planned, because they're planning it. They're not planning it. I mean, technically they could have planned it. Life sentence. I'm gonna go with like life sentence for them. Because why are we doing that to people? I know people can get like in arguments, but just talk it out. Just don't need to do this to people. Let's see, about 1 minute later, broke free, scrambled away, yep, punched. They just beat him up. Yeah. They beat him up. I'm pretty sure, did they know they were, hold on. Yeah, because the thing is they wouldn't keep beating him if, like, he's bleeding. I mean, if they genuinely wanted him dead. I mean, I get arguments can happen, but this is insane. Okay, well, life sentence, like, what? Okay, let me see what you picked. Life sentence. That's what I picked. You got it. I knew it. I knew it. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Tomorrow, we will go through another one. Don't be late this time. I've got you. See you later, alligator. Alright. I got an achievement for Monday. Okay, so. Okay, what the flip? Need to check on him. What is this? I'm being attacked. I don't know what is happening to me, but I am being hurt. Something is hurting me, and I can't seem to stop it. Sounds like a disorder. Are we mentally okay? Check on who? Can we open the door? Oh, there we go. I don't know what I clicked. What did I click? Oh, I just clicked on the doorknob exactly. Wait, what? It won't open. Okay. What is this? Whatever is happening, I know the Lord will guide me to safety. I must put my faith in the Most High. I respect it. Let's see. I'm not crazy, I swear, but I hear these voices. They keep insulting me and calling me horrible things. I really don't know what is happening. I am so scared. I've called the police multiple times and they have done nothing. Schizophrenia. I got you. Schizophrenia. Like what? It's okay to have schizophrenia. Just means you're not mentally okay, but there's people that can help. Oh, it's a kid. Is it my kid? Hey, son. Are you my daughter or son? I will figure this out. You do not have a face. Okay, so I checked on my son. Yep. Do I just like go back to bed, or do I need to go back and like click on him? Oh, never mind. Go back to bed. So yeah, I think our character has schizophrenia. If that's us. Hey, another day. Yeah, another crisis. Today, I'm going to add another section to the case called mitigating factors. When you are a judge, you have to consider every single factor related to the case. Weigh in all factors to make the most appropriate decision. While I'm the only one, or only adding a section that supports the accused, you will still determine the aggravating factors yourself. Enough talk. Let's get on with the program. RV Robert Firebrand. Alright. There we go. Her Majesty the Queen and Robert Firebrand. The accused is Robert Firebrand, I think. Yeah. On March 12, 2016, Robert Firebrand, the accused, was convicted by a jury in Lakeport, Linthor of whatever, in relation to death of Ryan Shalepsky. Sentencing hearing took place in Lakeport on March 29, 2016, following the receipt of the jury recommendations pursuant to S745 of the community standards and after hearing the submissions of both the Crown and the defense, and after having received the victim impact statements prepared by the mother of Mr. Shalepsky, I reserved my decision until April 6, 2016. These are my reasons for the decision. Facts, okay. This is what we need. Oh my goodness, all of this. Alright. Okay. The facts relating to this case are largely drawn from the accused two statements to the police. The first, Officer A, on November 3, 2010, and the Officer 2, Officer B, on February 16, 2011. Additional facts were drawn from other witnesses who gave evidence during the course of the trial. Mr. Firebrand and his roommate attended at Lakeport Friendship Association hangout during the early morning hours of December 26, 2009. When the intention of stealing Biloxi Cola and money they believed to be on the premises, a third person was keeping six on standing guard. Alright. Outside of the hangout, while the accused and his friend entered the premises, the accused found out about Biloxi Cola being kept on the premises, though a friend of a friend who reportedly knew Ryan Shalepsky. Neither the accused nor his roommate knew Mr. Shalepsky. Okay, so they planned to go rob something, right? That's what I'm getting at this. Yeah, with the intention of stealing. Yep. The accused was dressed in all black, wearing a hoodie, old pants, old shoes, and gloves. When the incident occurred, immediately prior to going to the hangout, the accused and his two accomplices were captured on the in-store security video at the Mac store located in the same strip mall as the hangout. Entry was gained when the accused and his roommate banged on the back door of the hangout and were announced they were the police. Mr. Shalepsky opened the door a crack, at which point he realized they were not the police officers. The accused roommate then grabbed Mr. Shalepsky, at which point a fight broke out in the alley. Before they all moved inside the hangout, Mr. Shalepsky was reported to have put up a scrap and was beating on the accused roommate. Mr. Shalepsky ran through the hangout, trying to get away, pursued by the accused and his roommate. Okay, so he set him up, I think. Okay, so it's planned. It's a planned murder. During the pursuit, the accused shot Mr. Shalepsky twice in the lower back. After shooting, the accused and his roommate took off on foot down the dark alley behind the strip mall to the residence of an aunt of one of the accused accomplices. The accused later burned his clothing and shoes in a 45-gallon drum. Burned his clothing, okay. But while the accused told Officer B that they took 15 liters of Biloxi Cola and 10,000 cash during the robbery, none of the witnesses saw any large items in the hands of anyone observed in the back alley. Around the time of the shooting, after the shooting, the police determined that there was money in the hangout's cash register and in the tip jar. There was money in the hangout, okay. An autopsy was conducted on Ryan Shalepsky, wherein it was determined that he died from 2 gunshot wounds to the trunk. Okay, so he got shot in the butt? No, he said he was shot in the lower back. The defense urged me to find the following mitigating circumstances. Strong family support. I accept the defense contention that the accused was very active support of his mother and other family members. His mother attended the entire trial, as well as multiple weeks devoted to pre-trial applications in July and September 2019. Family support has no doubt helped sustain the accused during the lengthy period of time he has spent awaiting the outcome of his trial. Almost 2 years of the Court of Appeal overturned his prior conviction. Continued family support, I suggest, also be a critical factor in the accused's long-term rehabilitation once released on parole. In my view, this was a positive factor in the accused's life. Hold on. Family support has no doubt helped sustain accused during the lengthy. Okay. They're trying to make me say it's a mental disorder. The accused's behavior on release as previously indicated. I agree that the accused did well during the 6.5 months that was on release until the conclusion of this trial. He was on subject to house arrest and electronic monitoring throughout this period of time. For the reasons previously given, I place some weight on the fact that he was subject to an onerous bail. The accused to rehabilitate himself to turn his life around. When the accused first met Officer A at the beginning of the police undercover operation, he told Officer A that he was trying to turn his life around. To his credit, the accused didn't have legitimate work before and during the undercover operation. Indeed, while he was continued to be personally dependent on Bloxy Cola, the street-level Bloxy trafficking appeared to stop when he was earning money working for Officer A and the fictitious criminal organization. Presented with the opportunity to earn money elsewhere, I accept that the accused chose not to continue his involvement in street-level trafficking. While I see this as somewhat confirmatory of his stated intention to turn his life around, I cannot ignore the fact that the alternative employment that he opted to pursue was, to his knowledge, associated with the criminal organization. I accept the representations made on behalf of the accused that he has been Bloxy Cola free for a number of years and that he is well motivated to attend counseling. They still tried killing him. Oh no, life sentence. Just not as much because he wants to get better or something. Did I get it right? Oh, I did. Nah, I'm just reading it. Yep, I'll have a safe trip home. Ugh. Oh, so this is not my home? Okay. I went online and I realized I was not alone. There are many people who are going through the same thing as me. It's been the neighbors this whole time. They are the ones speaking in my head. What? That is probably not the case, my friend. Why does he have a chair on his door? I am being gang stalked. That is the only way to explain what is happening. Wherever I go, I always hear the voices. I only know 100% the neighbors above me are behind all this. There's another note. I'm gonna go check on my son. Oh, my table's broke. No. Henry Venomshank. He is the ringleader behind all of this from upstairs. My life is in danger. He's slowly trying to kill me. Think it might be your head a bit? Hey, son. I have no choice but to fight back. Oh. My friend, I think you're a little schizophrenic. Especially with this going on. Go to sleep. With some yummy water. Hey there. Sorry about greeting you weirdly yesterday. I was just trying to be funny. It's fine. I didn't notice anything different. So, in today's case, there is a thing called the guest report. In case you didn't know, guests have faced major systemic discrimination in the past. This has caused intergenerational trauma against the guest people. When guests are being prosecuted for the crime, judges have to consider the guest report. Holy crap, using big words. The purpose of this is to help ensure the sentence is fair, restorative, and culturally appropriate. Let's see how you handle this one. Nub. Is that his name? It is. On January 27, 2010, Nub de Guesto, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, viciously attacked and beat Kai Valkyrie over a 10-minute period on an LRT train in front of numerous passengers. Oh, okay. Mr. Valkyrie was placed on life support and died 2 days later. The attack appeared to be unprovoked. The circumstances of the offense were summarized at paras 8 through 10 of the reasons of the sentencing judging reported at RV de Guesto. Kai Valkyrie died in the hospital on Saturday, January 27, 2010, 2 days after Mr. de Guesto viciously attacked and beat him on an LRT train. Mr. Valkyrie boarded the train at Bilderman Station. Mr. de Guesto was already a passenger on the train as the train proceeded from Bilderman to Obigate Station, where there was a physical altercation between Mr. Okay, I did read that right. Sorry, I just get confused up. Mr. de Guesto and Mr. Valkyrie. The altercation consisted of Mr. de Guesto beating Mr. Valkyrie, who tried unsuccessfully to keep away from Mr. de Guesto. Witnesses heard Mr. Valkyrie telling Mr. de Guesto to stop, to leave him alone, to get away from him, and not to hit him. Mr. Valkyrie's words had no effect on Mr. de Guesto. He continued to attack Mr. Valkyrie. Mr. Valkyrie did not fight back. By the time the train reached Obigate Station, Mr. Valkyrie was on the floor of the train, and Mr. de Guesto was kicking him. All of the other passengers in the train car exited at Obigate Station as the train continued to the next station, Spawn Point. Mr. de Guesto continued to beat Mr. Valkyrie. Mr. de Guesto exited the train at Spawn Point, leaving Mr. Valkyrie unconscious on the floor of the train car. Mr. de Guesto was arrested as he walked away from the train station. Mr. Valkyrie was taken to the hospital. He did not recover consciousness before he died. Dr. Creek, the medical examiner, testified that Mr. Valkyrie died as a result of blunt cranial trauma, that is, of head injuries. The agreed statement of facts contained this fact. On the morning of January 30, 2010, a detective told Mr. de Guesto that Mr. Valkyrie was not expected to live. In response, Mr. de Guesto said something to this effect: "He's going to be alright. I know he's going to be okay. He's a tough kid." Alright. Before the trial, you can't beat him up for like an hour straight and expect him to just get up easily because he's tough. Anyone could easily just fall over from trauma of the brain. It's not. Alright. Before the trial, while on remained, I don't know how to say that word. Mr. de Guesto's fitness to stand trial was put into issue following a deterioration of his mental state. It was apparent to the treating psychiatrist, Dr. Lana, was one of the onsets of the deterioration was caused by Mr. de Guesto's consumption of large quantities of Bloxy-Cola. Mr. de Guesto was found fit to stand trial. Oh, okay, I see, he might have been drunk. At trial, Mr. de Guesto pled not guilty to murder, but acknowledged he had attacked Mr. Valkyrie and attacked because Mr. Valkyrie's death. The only issue at trial was whether Mr. de Guesto had the necessary intent for blank. Evidence at trial included testimony from the other passengers on the train, testimony from police and EMS who arrived at the scene, and videos from the station platforms and from inside the train car where the attack took place. The Crown tendered expert evidence of two forensic psychiatrists, Dr. Stick and Dr. Lana. Mr. de Guesto tendered expert evidence from a neuropsychologist, Dr. Jake. The jury charge contained a detailed summary of the evidence of each expert. Mr. DeGuesto's mother also testified. Dr. Jake was of the opinion that Mr. DeGuesto does not have the ability to realize that his actions are likely to cause death. Dr. Jake was also of the opinion that Mr. DeGuesto has a mild to moderate but not severe intellectual disability. Portions of Dr. Jake's report were redacted at trial, but the entire report was entered as an exhibit for sentencing. Dr. Jake was the only expert to conduct an in-depth assessment of Mr. DeGuesto. Dr. Lana, who met Mr. DeGuesto only once a few weeks before the trial, was of the opinion that Mr. DeGuesto has the mental capacity to form the intent required for, being intent to cause death or intent to cause bodily harm, that he would know was likely to cause death. Had mental capacity to form that. Okay. Dr. Stake, who had never met Mr. DeGuesto, expressed his opinion that a person with a mild to moderate intellectual ability could, but might not have the mental capacity to form the intent to cause death. And more likely than not, would have the mental capacity to form the intent to cause bodily harm that they know, or that they would know was likely to cause death. Would not have the mental capacity. Okay. The mitigating factors include Mr. DeGuesto's intellectual and cognitive impairments that Mr. DeGuesto's background is set out in the pre-sentence report and guest report. Both of Mr. DeGuesto's parents experienced the Guest Act. Both stated that this had significant impact on their family life. The guest report concluded in reviewing the list of relevant and applicable guest factors, and as revealed within the guest report interviews, we find that Mr. DeGuesto, a guest, has experienced, witnessed, and have been personally and significantly impacted by the specific guest-related factors of the Guest Act expressed in the dislocation and dispossession of guest peoples, including family and community histories of violence, psychological predation and victimization, poverty and poor living conditions, discrimination, and the loss and struggle with culture and spiritual identity. Consequently, Nub DeGuesto experienced and continues to experience holy crap, these are such long words. Intergenerational effects stemming from his family's shared intergenerational impacts of the Guest Act, consequential to witnessed and experienced parental, extended family, and community violence, crime, and poverty, and specifically for Mr. DeGuesto, early conditioning to directed violence, Biloxi cola use, criminal activity, and gang involvement, and historical psychological concerns currently being assessed, treated, and addressed. I mean, okay, so some people say that he does, or some people said that he doesn't have the thing to form it. More likely, wait, but hold on. He's gonna be alright. I know he's gonna be okay. He's a tough kid. Okay, I'm thinking it's a mental disorder. I'm thinking it's that. Did I get it right? Dang it. I had a feeling that it's not right. Yeah, I mean, I see that. Because it's still death. Yeah, there's always tomorrow. 2 more days. You can make the count. You can make them count though. Yep. I got to head out. Pick up my daughter. See ya. Huh? Okay. I'll pick up your daughter, I guess. So, okay. That's a train, right? So basically, I mean, I kind of saw it like that, but yeah, at the same time, it makes sense. Like, why they would do life sentence. I can't take this anymore. The only way this will end is if I protect myself. Because in my opinion, like, yeah, it makes sense to life sentencing. If I do anything, it is all in defense and to help the greater cause. You can go about it legally the right way, or you can do defense way, because the Most High is the judge of all, and he will judge you for your doings and actions. Okay. Pretty creepy, man. I don't know what you're doing here. Oh, I can open these doors now. Hey, bathroom. Can I open this door? Oh, I can. I don't like this room. Too small. Can I open this? No. But, like, yeah, no, it makes sense. He probably did have the capacity to know what death is. Because he said he's a tough kid, he'll get back up. I mean, so he knew what he was doing. Like, beating him up that much. You can be justified for certain things if it is according to the law of the Most High people. People get murder and self-defense mixed up. Self-defense is justified. If I go to jail, it is for defending myself. They're going to pay. Hey, son. I have no clue what's going on with me, man. Man, we live in a cozy apartment, don't we, son? I love it. Except for I don't know what's going on with me, though. My head is everywhere. Oh, Friday does not look fun. Oh, I'm awake. Hey, good to see you. On to the next case. This one is kind of sad. There are no names used in this one, only their initials. This is usually done to protect the identity of certain people, especially those who aren't directly involved in the crime but may be affected by public exposure. Okay. Anyways, good luck. I've got you. Easy. Okay, this is short. A judgment uses initials to protect identity of victims and witnesses. Okay. Easy was born in 1984. He is the biological son of the deceased. PZ is the biological brother of EZZ. SZ was the wife of EZ. TD was the sister-in-law of EZ. KZ was the son of EZ. Holy crap. This is gonna be hard to do. EZ was born... Okay, that's the same thing. At the time of the event, EZ was deceased, resided in separate residence of the same real property in Linthor. EZ lived in the main residence of the property with his wife and 5 children. The deceased lived alone in a small cabin. Okay, that's cool. The deceased. So all of them died? EZ went into the house to find something to open the packaging on the hot dogs. Ooh, hot dogs. He emerged from the house, approached SZ, and grabbed her by the shoulder. He told SZ to pack up the kids and go to Uffington, the town where her mother resides. EZ turned around and walked away from SZ towards the deceased's cabin, which was approximately 100 yards away from the main house. EZ entered the deceased cabins. EZ's son, KZ, was in the cabin with the deceased. EZ became angry and began to yell at the deceased. EZ punched the deceased with a closed fist. The force of the punches caused the deceased to fall out of the chair and onto the floor. Oh, okay, the person that died. He continued to punch the deceased while he was laying on the ground. SZ observed LS riding his bike from the deceased cabin. KZ told SZ what was happening. SZ ran to the deceased cabins and went inside. EZ was standing near the deceased who was lying on the floor. SZ screamed at EZ to leave. EZ did not leave. SZ called the police. While SZ was on the line with police, EZ made a telephone to call his brother, NS. The accused left a voicemail message for PZ. I just confronted our family demon that ruined everybody's life. I need your backup in court for what he did and how he ruined everybody's lives. I had to save my family, and I don't care about anything else. Call me back when you get this as soon as possible. EZ to continue to yell at the deceased. EZ told SZ to get out of the deceased cabin where she would get hurt. SZ ran out of the cabin and down to her family. The deceased suffered many wounds. The defense notes EZ voluntarily surrendered to the police shortly after the event and admitted in his outset that he had caused the death of his father. The circumstances of the offense were presented by way of an agreed statement of facts. The only issue to be determined at trial was EZ's ability to appreciate the nature and quality of his actions at the time of the index or offense. The defense notes that the court found that EZ reacted in response to suppressed memories, while retaliation is not an excuse for the acts. EZ's trauma provides insight into his distorted thinking, leading to the commission of the offense. Although there was a motive and the act was not random, there was no premeditation, I'm pretty sure, or planning. These findings significantly reduced Easy's degree of moral culpability. While Easy did not enter a guilty plea, Easy admitted the facts of the offense and immediately took responsibility for causing the death of his father. He was demonstrated significant remorse since the offense and continues to suffer from major depression, though he has been successful treatment in this regard. Izzy has been in custody since the date of the index offense, May 4th, 2014. He has been cooperative and compliant since his arrest, and there has been no concerns about his conduct while he has been in custody. Izzy has been medication compliant since his diagnosis and has demonstrated significant progress towards his ultimate rehabilitation. No institutional problems have been reported, and he has been moved to a medium security facility. Though this was a violent offense, Easy demonstrates is of otherwise good character. He has no criminal record and is at low risk of reoffending. I mean, mental disorder. Makes sense, right? He thought he was doing the right thing in his head. I don't know. These are the ones that are getting me lost, the last two. Nuh-uh. Aw, man. What was it? Life sentence? Oh. Okay, my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Man, I suck at as a judge or whatever I am. Oh! Hey, this isn't even scary. I love this music. This is like Christmas music. Holy crap. Okay. It's hard to read these. They have been messing with my veins on my feet, and it's making it expand and even popped once. Okay, so that is not what's happening. They are not doing that. They have been messing with my brain while I can physically feel the veins moving within my brain as it's through to take information from me. They are typically doing this to me while I am asleep. Okay, so this is very shaky. I can barely read any of this. These devils deserve death. I will have no choice but to kill Firebrand. These devils deserve death. I will have no choice but to kill Firebrand for the amount of disrespect that I have received already. This is gone out of the police's hands. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I keep reading these. As they would mention before it happened, watch this, and then my heart rate would slow or start beating weirdly. Okay, I got this. They have also done this to my nephew, who I would had hold, and as they said it, his heart rate would also beat irregular to the point I would hear him breathe different while sleeping. Whew, just one more note, holy moly. After this, they have also done this to my nephew, who I would hold. Oh, it's the same note, look. Yeah. Okay, what about this one? The only way someone can get comfortable while being tormented is by getting rid of those who are responsible and witness the perpetrators die before their faces just to secure back their privacy, or that privacy. It's so hard to read them, I'm serious. I don't know if it is for y'all, but like it hurts my eyes to try to read it. I'll do anything to protect you. It's okay, nephew. I think I'm a little insane though. Let me go to bed. Well, Friday. Hello. It's Friday. Yep. Oh man, I'm gonna miss you. Me too. Me too. Me too. This case is pretty long. I left a lot of things since I know you can handle it. Oh, great. Take your time. This is a tricky one. We got this. November 29. Holy crap. Messing with my heart rate. As they would mention before, it happened. Watch this, and then my heart rate would go slow. My veins on my feet. They're typically doing this to me while I'm asleep. Okay, so what did I do? Hold on. Ms. Dominus shot and killed Henry Venom Shark in the underground parking garage, Venom Shark's residence. What's the evidence in this case? Trial by Dr. Groot Manak. So the criminal charge against him in his interviews and psychiatrist. Mr. Dominus testified at length about voices in his head and his belief that they were the voices of residents. Spoke of voice to skull and synthetic telepathy. Yeah, so I don't even have to read this case. It's a mental disorder. Like, there's no way. Like, especially after I was the one doing it as well. Because that was me. It was definitely me. Let me guess, life sentence. I did. Oh, see, I told you. I knew it. I got it. I got it. Woohoo! You were so good. Thank you. I just know that because that was my character. Was it hard? Probably not for someone like you. Yeah, it was me. That was me. Well, that's it, I guess. That case was super sad. I feel so bad for the victim's family. It must have been really hard to accept a court decision like that. And the mental battle the accused was going through, it must have been horrible to live like that every day. Oof. Almost like you're speaking to the guy that was just doing it. I don't even know how to feel. Who is even in the wrong in that situation? Mental health is such a mystery. The accused stated that he went to police multiple times. He even went to a hospital and was given medication. Yeah, mental health is such a weird and mysterious thing. Even after all that, he still thought killing Mr. Venom Shark was the only solution. Is it society's responsibility to identify threats like him? Why isn't it his responsibility to seek help? Heck, he did in fact receive help. Except, he was not being helped in the way he wanted. People come up with many reasons to hurt others. Why does this reason make him any different? I'll never understand mental health. I never show any emotion myself, as you have probably noticed. Yep, you do the same face every day. Whatever, I'm glad I got to spend this week with you. That's cool. You're making me feel a little awkward. Hope we meet again. I mean, I was fine, but like near the end it kind of got me awkward. Oh, so it was me. Alright. I knew it. Thanks for playing. If you would like to donate, you can in Game Passes. This game was amazing. Like a detective. Yeah, I felt like a detective a little bit when I was doing like the reading and then having to guess. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me play My Judgment. It was a pretty cool game, and I genuinely liked it, like reading and then trying to figure out what it was. So yeah, guys, I love all y'all. Y'all stay amazing and keep your heads high. All right, guys, I love all y'all. Bye bye.